everybody. Welcome back to the Art of the 40s podcast. I am your host, Britt-Bratt, and thank you again for joining me on my December vlog. I have been enjoying myself, and if you have not watched any of the other ones, please start back at episode 1. You won't regret it because all I'm doing is talking. I really appreciate you guys. Before we get started, I would like to ask if you will subscribe, like, comment, share. Do all of them. Do one or two. Do three. However you want to show me love, I'll appreciate it. Thank you. On this episode, I kind of wanted to bring something to you guys' attention that I saw on social media. I didn't know if I wanted to quote this person or put my own words on it, but then I started to think I've heard this multiple times. We're in our 40s, and so we have lived this life. It has been a good life for some. It's been ups and downs. For others, it's been just bad for some. So it is a roller coaster, but it's life. And me personally, I love it. I love the new experiences. And one of my greatest experiences is going through this thing called love. I love much more in my 30s and 40s than I did in my 20s and early 30s. I definitely didn't see relationships how I see them now. I think it comes with, no, I'm not going to say I think. I know it comes with maturity. It comes with trial and error. And I know most of y'all can, agree with me on that. But it is what it is. It's going to be some good love. When the loving is good, it's good. Then when it's not, it's bad. It is heartbreaking. It's turmoil. It's, us questioning ourselves. And we as women, we like to sit back and say, what did I do wrong? Was it my fault? Or, did I not dress a certain type of way? Was I not sexy enough? Is it because of this and that? I work too much. I'm too independent. I'm too masculine. I mean, it's a lot of things. And as a woman, I have doubted myself. I have questioned myself. I'm just what the hell is going on? So I was moving forward, especially in my 40s. If I fall in love and then something happens to that relationship, I'm not going to exit the relationship without asking why. So with that being said, that's just a little piece of how I feel about the whole situation, about love, heartache, all that. But, that's just a broad word. Well, I'm not going to say it's a broad word, but it's just a word that you can elaborate on, and it can go down many, many different, avenues, revenue, whatever you want to call it. So I could be talking about that forever and ever. But it's just one thing that a man said on social media that kind of caught my attention. And what it did was it had me stopped in my track. I just paused and I was I know I've heard men say this before, but because of where I'm at in my life right now and on my journey, it stopped me in my track, because I think I just needed to hear it one more time. So I had to come back on here and I had to share it with you. How a man treats you is how he feels about you. So I'm going to say that one more time. How a man treats you is how he feels about you. That's some deep shit, y'all. This statement is so true. And I'm glad I heard it And I'm glad I like really, really heard it, because it is absolutely true. Looking in the past and looking in my right now of what I'm going through, that is absolutely true. We as women cannot keep on assuming, does he love me? Does he care about me? Is he thinking about me? If he was thinking about you, then he would call you. If he was thinking about you and could not call you, he would text you. If he talks to you every day, if he reaches out, if he asks, how was your day? What you got going on? Have you ate? Then he's treating you with kindness. You're a value to him because you're on his mind. And I think that's the same with women as well. You know, if we're reaching out saying, hey, how you doing? What's going on? I was just thinking about you. So yeah, that statement is definitely absolutely true. And a lot of women, especially in an older age, we should know that. And you know, it's embarrassing that, you know, I really just didn't grasp that earlier on in life, because maybe things will be different. But how a man treats you is definitely how he feels about you. If he treats you with kindness, if he treats you with love, if he treats you with respect, he respects you. He loves you. He thinks about you. Now you got this other guy over here that's calling you once or twice a week, or he's not respecting your time and he's calling you all hours of the night, or he is just doing just some outlandish, just crazy shit. And you know how it can, we know when we're disrespected. You know, we can feel that. We can feel that we're not of value because of how we're being treated. I heard that and that shit it shocked me. I was like, I really need to hold to this, because no, every man is not the same, and it might not be true in every, you know, situation. Or, you know, men are different. You know, a lot of men can't show their feelings. A lot of men don't know how to show their feelings, because of the way they were raised, or because of their, well, upbringing, or, you know, just because of maybe like past relationships. We have to understand that men have been hurt as well. And I'm glad that I learned that as well. And I know how to cope with that. I really feel like I know how to cope with a hurt man. Do I want a hurt man in my life and to maybe possibly be married to? Absolutely not, baby. You got to go through some healing. We all have to heal. But it's all about taking the steps of being mature enough to actually know when you're being treated the right way. You know, how someone genuinely feels about you, and you know how you're gonna move forward with that person. So I definitely encourage, I guess this was more towards, you know, the women today, but just be cautious about that and really keep that plan in the back of your mind. If it's somebody new in your life right now, you know, take a step back and just think about it. How does this man treat me? And that will let you know how he feels about you. Because baby, women we are precious. We are one of a kind. I don't care if you're white, black, Hispanic, or whatever. Women, we are diamonds. Like, you need a woman. So you're needed. No matter what the case may be. We bring human beings in this world. So act accordingly. Don't let anyone mistreat you. And this can be for men or women. Like, don't let anyone mistreat you. Just remember how a man treats you is how he feels about you. Again, thank you so much for tuning in to the Art of the 40s podcast. My name is Britt-Bratt, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
You, 'cause I only want you, yeah. 'Cause I only